You know, there are some things that happen to you in life, some situation that you enter in life that looks so humongous, so big, like you begin to imagine, can I ever come out of this? Some even swear, God, if I can come out of this, I won't try to enter into this again. Some situation so great that you begin to ask, how do I remove myself from it? Where do I start from? Some people have handled this matter by taking their lives. Some have handled it by overthinking and going into depression. Do you know what that depression is? It's like a blind man being put in a dark place. So even if you open your eye, you can't see anything. So this kind of situation can drive you to a point where you feel like there's no way here, there's no way out. And it has made people to take the wrong decisions and wrong steps. But I want to tell you, it doesn't matter the situation you are going through, there is a way out. Yes, there is a way out. In 1 Corinthians 10:13, the Bible said, there are no temptation taking you but as common with man. It said, but God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but we with the same temptation also make a way of escape. Can you see that? With the same temptation, He will make a way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. Listen, there is no temptation you are going through that there's no way of escape. That's a summary of that scripture. I want to give us a story to buttress this fact. So there was a man from this part of the world who wanted to establish a production plant in his nation. So he began to talk to some foreigners over there where he was, who could sponsor the idea, and finally was able to get a good sponsor. They were willing to provide financing and equipment for that production plant. So he got to some people from his home country who were professionals to help him put this together. After he got them, so he began to send money and the equipment, and they were giving him evidence that things were going on well. So when it was about time for the company to go into operation, he came back to start operating the company, and behold, when he came back, there was zero thing on ground, and those guys went away. Those guys, they disappeared. He discovered that he was scammed. What? Scammed. Not that it was his own money. Foreigners had invested on him, and they have brought equipment, and nothing was on ground. What was he going to do? This is a humongous problem, a humongous challenge. Is he going to run to his village and hide? Of course, he'll be found out. Is he going to go back to the nation and tell them that, see what has happened? Of course, we know how that will end. What's going to do? So he entered into a panic state. What will I do? What will I do? He could not think straight. Because when problem come and you approach it as a big problem, you may likely not be able to look for solutions. So what did he do? He went back to his hotel room. He said, man, I can't take this shame. I can't take this humiliation. I want to end it all. So he hung himself on a rope, but the mercy of God preserved him. Some good Samaritan broke into the room, were able to rescue. Days later, he woke up from the hospital, the deep cut on his throat. They narrated to him how they brought him there, and they asked him, why did you want to end your life? So he narrated the story to them, and they were like, oh, is that all? He said, yes, okay. So they reported the matter to the police. He engaged the services of some private investigators, and lo and behold, they were able to trace these scammers and arrest them and recover a great percentage of that asset that was sent. This guy would have ended it all and lost all. How many times have you and I been in that kind of situation? Maybe we didn't take our lives, but we have done terrible things because of the problem that was before us. I want to give you some tips on how to respond to sudden problems, huge and humongous. You see, some problems that look so big to some people are like, bread to others. Some problems that look like Goliath to some people is just small thing to others. Number one, whenever you face a humongous challenge, calm down, relax. It doesn't matter what's happening, just relax. Get your sanity. Number two, get to the root of that problem. What is really this problem I'm having? What is this challenge? You may discover that it's not as big as it is, Okay, this is the problem, or this is the challenge. So understand the problem, get to the root of it. Number 3, break it down. Break it down. This is it. This, that. The problem has 5 components, has 3 components, and then begin to attend to it one after the other. I move from here to here to here to here. And number 4, speak to someone that is wise and that you trust. Many a times, what is a problem to you is cake for another person. Reassure yourself that you will come out of this challenge, that you will come out of this problem. It doesn't matter how big it is, sir. It doesn't matter how big it is, man. You can actually walk out of that challenge. Reassure yourself that you are coming out of this successfully. Trust in God. What do I mean? Bring that issue to God in prayers. Bring it to those around you who can stand in gap with you in prayers. Put your faith in the Lord, and He will come out successfully. So henceforth, there is no challenge that is big enough for you to tell yourself, I want to end it all, or for you to go into depression. There is someone you can talk to. And in case there's someone around your circle you can't speak to, we are here to be a listening ear. We are here to be a shoulder to you. Reach out, and you will come out of that present predicament glorious and better than you were. See you at the top, because I know that there's where you belong. Cheers.